Isn't that something? What a small world, huh?
In the back.
I call back, see, I call back.
Pay afterwards. That way, if you don't like it, it's double.
Okay.
1,000 pounds. Don is not yet 11 years old, and Ned is a little over 12. These are two of a total of 16 to date that we have rescued. All of our boys are failed Amish plowers. We get them out of Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. For the written contract, they've asked you very politely to leave and not come back to their community. So, had we not purchased our boys up front, there is no demand today for a slow-walking Amish plow horse. Not your average riding horse, more like straddling a couch. So at auction, there's a very good chance that Don and Ned would have had. Plantation estate was across the river there on Eagle Island. Cotton and tobacco were always 1 and 2 here in this area, and indigo is another fairly large crop. Building almost all of our streets were done in brick, and that's until the late 50s, early 60s, when unfortunately the city decided to pave over almost all the brick and asphalt. 10 different kinds of brick was originally used in our streets. Most of the bricks have had their names, numbers, and symbols worn off, and that's because we used to use steel wagon and carriage wheels. When they switched over to rubber tires, there's a lot less friction on it. All the way down Water Street in front of us is new brick the city has put down to continue with the look. The street lamps that are around us here are replicas of the old gas street lamps. These are all electric. Getting ready to pass over the oldest brick here in town, the thinner, lighter colored brick. A lot of people aren't aware, but a lot of the old brick actually goes back to the time of the plantation. We go in the off-season, there's nothing to do in the fields. You know, a gentleman who restored over a 170-year-old building down here. They brought in engineers from Raleigh to pressure test the brick. They found it at 272 years old this year. You see the stone there in the foundation. There's also some coming up in the retaining wall. But since we're in the coastal plain, we have a lot of sand, we have a lot of clay, we have no native stone. But we did have a lot of ships coming in from Europe. They were loaded down with the stones for the sail properly. When they got here, they threw the stone out in the river, load up the cargo, and head back. So that was all originally known as ballast stone. We do have a few locals downtown who like to say that we have nice imported European stone. Those are trash. It's just the way in which you look at things. Over 300,000 a piece. Actually sold 1 or 2 of them. In the next 10 years, it's expected that between 300 and 400 new condos will be put in downtown. Thankfully, all the buildings will look old. There'll be a lot more young professionals down here.